We are packed and ready to go to St. Bart's. And we have a color-changing shirt and color-changing sunglasses. They both have not changed color yet.
No, because we're not in the sun yet.
Excited?
Yes.
There's a floating horse here. Alright.
Charity.
It says no animals in the cabin. Alright, we're boating. And we got free Star Wars water. It's really cool of them. A little rocky. But that's what you expect when you're in the water. Well, hello and welcome to St. Bart's.
Yay!
Yay! What did you get there? What is that?
A baguette.
I'd say. I don't know about you, but this place was good. I think that might have been the best omelet I've ever had. I'm not kidding.
I didn't think you were. My shirt changed color.
There we go. Changed color. Changed color. I gotta say, I just ordered a simple cheese omelet. It may have been the best thing, at least, the best thing I've eaten on this trip so far. And probably my favorite omelet of all time. Sometimes simpler is better. I've always felt you're never really anywhere unless you're in their grocery stores. And St. Bart's grocery stores have a lot of chocolate. And beer. Look at all that meat, huh? Look at all that meat. I'm a little concerned what that might be though. And of course everything is priced in euro. Take a look at these yachts, man. Which one is ours again? This one's ours? We'll take this one. Ohana means family. There you go, Swedish and French together. Yes, we would like to go to the plague. Yes. To Shell Beach. Let's take pictures of the sign. Yes, this is good.
Yeah.
Hello, from the Shell Beach.
Hello.
It is very shelly here. You can tell. Full of shells. I believe I understood this guy's hood of the car. It may be not appropriate to read, so don't read this car. So I think I understand this. Plate of the day, you get beef and you get one boisson, which is a drink, and a coffee and a dessert. So that's pretty cool. For 12 euro, or is it 18 euro? Good deal. One day more. What do we got there? I like them. That's appropriate. Come on, Clee, let's go. Alright, come on, Clee, let's go. Let's go, you're being rude. I like that it's Anguilla flagged.
Submarine. What?
See you later, St. Bart's. Okay, we made it back on Saint Maarten.
Yeah.
It was way better sitting outside on the boat than on the inside, I gotta say.
Yeah.
And yeah, we got another stamp on our passport. That makes like 12 for this trip.
Does it?
37 stamps we got on this trip. Every time we walked outside. But we gotta make a few stops, then we're heading back to our hotel. But good day so far, yeah? You gotta get to St. Barts at least once in your life, I think. So has this become your favorite gelato place?
Yes.
Gelateria Milano. If you're in St. Maarten, you gotta come here, man. This is really good stuff. You should get one.
I should, right?
Yes, yes. I went for the hazelnut pistachio, and I gotta say, you can't go wrong with nuts. And you got the classic vanilla. Vanilla gelato, man. That's good stuff.
Delicious.
Yeah, we're gonna recommend this place to absolutely everybody. If you happen to find yourself in St. Maarten, please go to this place, Gelateria Milano. You'll thank us. Hi. All right. So now we're back from St. Barts. We're now back in our hotel in St. Maarten, and what a day! It's
long day.
It's an exhausting day, but it's a good day.
Yes.
And if you can make it to St. Barts, you should try to do it once. Well, we noticed on the internet, there's not many videos about St. Barts or how to get there or what to do once you're there. So hopefully what we've done so far helps, gives you an idea. And
a little bit, kind of, sort of.
Yeah, and well, we can explain a little bit, right?
Of course.
So what we did was, we walked across, well, you go first.
So what we did was we left our resort and we walked to where all the cruise ships dock in St. Maarten on the Dutch side.
It's around Great Bay. So we walked around the bay. It takes like 20 minutes from our hotel, one side of the Great Bay to the other side of the Great Bay. And we went to the Great Bay Express office.
And we booked a day pass.
It's
$75 per person.
$75. Or $70 if you do it in advance. We did it the day of. We just went there.
Yeah.
And it was very fast. There's an immigration check. If you're into passport stamps, they give you a huge stamp that says you're leaving St. Barts. Sorry, you're leaving St. Maarten.
Yeah, you get stamps going out. You get stamps coming in.
Right.
A lot of stamps. Great Bay Express. It was the way to go. 40-minute speed ferry.
Yes.
And they mean speed.
It's fast.
Boat. The boat starts off like this, and then it goes like that, and then it goes up and down and up and down. Advice:
try to be outside.
Yes.
Because inside it's like, and it's sort of it jostles you a little bit, you know. But on the way back.
On the way back, we sat on the outside,
and it was so much better.
It was so much better.
So anyway, we get to Gustavia, which is the name of the town that you get off at in St. Barts.
We walked across the street to the first restaurant we saw.
Delicious, best omelet I've ever had.
Ate there, and he had an omelet. I had a baguette.
No.
It was really good.
Yeah.
I felt like I was in France again.
Yes.
I really did, and I really enjoyed people watching over there because everyone was dressed pretty nice.
Yeah.
And everyone was walking in going, bonjour. And I was like, yes.
Bonjour. And I guess similar to Montreal, bonjour means hello, and it also means, hey, do you speak English? Or it doesn't really mean that, but if you respond hello back, they're going to speak to you in English. Or if you have terrible French like I do, they're going to speak to you in English.
Yeah.
So even when I try, it doesn't work. I get English back anyway.
So after that, we started walking around, and we eventually found the tour office, which was
a tourism office for St. Barts.
Yeah, it was small. It was nice. And we walked in, and we were looking for a tour of the island. And so she pulls out this plastic mat that showed 3 different options for 3 different prices, and it gave us an estimated time that it would take and an estimated amount of money. And then she said, okay, so you could just go back to where you docked at that ferry terminal and grab a taxi, and you can go around. And so we're walking back looking around, and we were watching all the ships on the dock, and it was a nice walk. And we eventually found an information center, and we said we wanted a tour of the island. He goes, oh, you just need to go to a taxi. And then we turned and there was a taxi driver going, oh, tour of the island? Okay. So we went with him. He was nice.
Name was Justin. He gave us a tour of the entire island in an hour.
Yeah.
We saw just about everything.
It was an hour and it was $80 for the car.
Yeah, for the whole car. So actually it was more of a van. So if you have like 6 people with you, it's gonna be the same price.
Yeah.
Sounds a lot like $80 an hour, but I mean things are sort of expensive on that island, so you kind of have to expect things like that.
Yeah. When it was on the plastic mat, it was actually $90. So I guess each taxi service does their own thing and they give you an estimate.
In general, no matter where you go, always ask what the price is before getting in the car.
Yeah.
Just so you know. So they charge in euros and dollars. They accept euros, but dollars, don't use dollars. Dollars are actually cost more to use. I actually did, it's an app called XE, gives you to the minute exchange rates. So I checked it out and you're actually saving a lot more money by using euros.
Yeah, so if you're charging to a credit card, make sure you have no foreign transaction fees, and they will charge you in euros, which is good. And your way of getting euros is probably better than going to an exchange place.
Don't go to an exchange place. No, go to a regular old bank. If your bank doesn't have foreign transaction fees, you're good. A lot of banks do, but it's usually about what? It's usually like 5% or less. It's usually not so bad. But you're better off never using an exchange place and just using an ATM and getting your money out that way. But yeah, so we did the tour of the island.
And that was nice. It was good. And he dropped us off right where we picked him up, and we were able to then walk over to Shell Beach. Which is a beach filled with shells.
Pretty much made of shells. Aren't all beaches made of shells?
Yes, all beaches are made of shells, but this one still had all the shells fully intact. And when you are walking on it or laying on it, it is not the most comfortable thing in the world. I suggest water shoes or leave your flip-flops on.
But the water was nice.
The water was nice, very clear. Clearest water I've ever seen. So after that, we went in search for food again.
Got some more food.
Got some more food. We had like 2 breakfasts and a lunch today.
Gotta have a second breakfast always.
Of course. Yeah.
And then we took the 5 o'clock boat back.
Yeah.
We took the 9 o'clock ferry.
9:30 ferry there, the 5 o'clock ferry back, and we felt that that was plenty of time, but we also weren't trying to get to all of the beaches. Our goal was to get to Shell Beach. That was our goal of the day.
And it's actually walking distance from.
It is walking distance from the ferry. It is in Gustavia, no?
It is. I think it is in Gustavia.
I think it's in Gustavia, but it's like a 10-minute walk from the ferry to the Shell Beach.
So, recap. If you're going to be in St. Maarten, you can take the Great Bay Express to St. Barts. Takes 40 minutes. Even if you're in a cruise ship, you could do the same thing.
Yes.
Just bring your passport. You need that. And in Gustavia, you can get a tour of the island in about an hour from just a taxi driver. Negotiate the price first. Food is amazing.
Yep.
Use euros if you can.
Yep.
Check out Shell Beach because it's just ridiculously awesome.
It's pretty cool looking.
And, you know, if you get a chance to check out St. Barts, cool. Hope you enjoyed it as much as we did, if not more.
Yeah, and I hope that our little tips and what we did helped. Because we couldn't find anything.
Yes. I mean, we hope we're helpful.
Maybe.
I think we are. If not, maybe somewhat entertaining. Anyway, we hope we're helpful. What do we normally say to leave?
Monkeys out.
Monkeys out.